Assalamualaikum and good morning. Today we will continue last subtopic of chapter 3.3, application of exothermic and endothermic reactions in daily life. So after you learn this subtopic, you will be able to state a few examples of application of exothermic and endothermic reactions in daily life. The second, you will be able to analyze the fuel value. Now we look at the examples of application of exothermic reactions in our daily life. There are a few examples of exothermic reaction. The first is combustion of fuels. For example, we use fuels to cooking food. Okay, kita guna bahan api untuk memasak. Okay, the second application is thermite reaction. The third reaction is hot can. Hot can, self-heating can. Maksudnya makanan dalam tin itu boleh dimasak, boleh dipanaskan sendiri without the external heat, tanpa kita panaskan menggunakan haba daripada luar. Okay, the last or the fourth application of exothermic reaction is hot pack. We use hot pack to reduce pain of joint and muscle, untuk mengurangkan rasa sakit pada sendi dan otot. Okay, kenapa hot pack ni boleh bertindak sebagai exothermic reactions? Because in hot pack contain chemicals that release heat. Dalam hot pack ni dia ada bahan kimia yang boleh membebaskan haba. Okay, macam mana dia membebaskan haba? In a plastic bag containing separate compartments. Dia ada dua compartments, compartment of water and compartments of chemicals. The common chemicals used in hot pack, for example, anhydrous calcium chloride, or we can also use anhydrous magnesium sulfate, or anhydrous copper to sulfate, or calcium oxide. Okay. So, bila dua bahan ini bercampur, water and chemical, it will release heat. Okay, next, there are a few application of endothermic. The first is cold pack. Kalau tadi hot pack, sekarang cold pack. Okay, sama juga, the function for cold pack is to reduce pain of joint and muscle. Sama macam hot pack juga, cold pack ada compartments of water and compartment of chemical. The common chemical in cold pack, for example, solid ammonium nitrate, or ammonium chloride, or potassium nitrate, or sodium thiosulfate. So when water and the chemicals reacts, it will absorb heat from the surrounding. Okay, the second application is gel pack. Gel pack ni biasanya kita guna masa kita demam. For example, cool fever, letak di dahi tu. Relieves fever, mengurangkan demam. Sebab gel pack ni akan absorb heat from our body. Okay, the third application is self-chilling can. Maksudnya minuman tin ini boleh menyejuk dengan sendiri tanpa kita perlu letak dalam peti sejuk. Okay, next we want to know about fuel value. What are fuels? Apa itu bahan api? Fuels are substances that burn in the air to produce heat energy. What is fuel value? Fuel value is the amount that heat released when 1 gram, ingat 1 gram of fuel burns completely in excess oxygen. Okay, maksudnya fuel value ini adalah jumlah haba yang dibebaskan apabila 1 gram bahan api terbakar dengan lengkap dalam oksigen. And the unit for fuel value is kilojoule per gram. Kalau unit for heat of combustion, kilojoule per mole. But for fuel value, the unit is kilojoule per gram. Okay, how to calculate the fuel value. This is the formula to find or to determine the fuel value. Heat of combustion must be in kilojoule per mole. Divide molar mass of fuel value in unit gram per mole. So you must calculate the heat of combustion first, and then you divide the molar mass of the fuel. But unit dia jangan tukar kepada joule per mole ataupun lainlah. Unit for heat of combustion mesti kilojoule per mole. Okay, example of calculation. For example, the heat of combustion of octane is negative 5,500 kilojoule per mole. So look at the negative sign, meaning that this combustion is exothermic reaction. Maksudnya heat released to the surrounding. So the question wants you to calculate the fuel value of octane. Dia nak kamu kira fuel value of octane. Kita ada heat of combustion. Jadi to find the fuel value, you must calculate heat of combustion divide the molar mass of octane. So first calculate the molar mass of octane. So the molar mass of octane is 114 gram per mole. Okay, so the fuel value 5,500 ini adalah heat of combustion divide molar mass of octane 114, so we get 48.2 kilojoule per gram. Unit for fuel value is kilojoule per gram. Okay, kenapa kita guna gram? Sebab untuk bahan api susah kita nak guna dalam bentuk mol. Dalam daily life kita, dalam kehidupan kita, susah kita nak kira berapa mol fuel yang terbakar dalam kehidupan kita ni. Jadi senang kita guna gram. Sebab tu kita kena kira fuel value. Okay, there are the few examples of fuel value. Okay, kalau kita tengok nilai sini, the value of fuel value, the highest value of fuel value is the best fuel. Maksudnya, semakin tinggi nilai fuel value, itu adalah bahan api yang lebih bagus. Sebab maksudnya 1 gram bahan api itu terbakar dengan lengkap, dia membebaskan banyak haba ke persekitaran. Okay, what are the aspects to be considered when we choosing a fuel in industry? The first is fuel value of the fuel. Okay, nilai bahan api itu sendiri. Macam cikgu dah bagi tahu tadi, semakin tinggi nilai fuel value, itu adalah bahan api yang lebih bagus. Okay, the second aspect, cost of energy or cost of fuel. The third is availability and sources of the fuel. Maksudnya, susah ke senang sumber bahan api itu diperolehi. Kalau senang, maksudnya itu adalah the best fuel lah. And the fourth is effect of the fuel to the environment. Kesan bahan api terhadap persekitaran. So, bahan api yang bagus adalah bahan api yang memberi kesan yang kurang terhadap persekitaran. Maksudnya, dia tidak memberi pencemaran kepada alam sekitar. So, that's all for today. Thank you, class.